Hello everybody, my name is Anthony, and today we will be talking about Sid Fields' Peregrine and how the video game Inside uses its stages to convey its story and world. Act 1. The Setup. In the setup of the game, the boy in red falls down an elevation in the forest. He seems to be running away from us, people, humans, who knows. They seem to be capturing other humans. A bit after the player gets away from the masked men, the inciting incident is when the player finds a head device and is able to control other humans who seem to be mindless. Turning point. The player is almost caught by the masked men because he falls in a crack and is forced to blend in with the mindless. Beginning of Act 2. Confrontation. The player steals a submarine from random humans who don't have masks, but are still dangerous to the player. This confronts the player that these people might be in the same situation as you, but don't want to get in trouble with the masked men. Pitch point. A while after you take the submarine, a girl begins chasing you. Your light on the submarine scares her away. You eventually get away from them by trapping her in a door with a room. You find this girl in an abandoned and broken down facility, which suggests there may be an experiment gone wrong. The midpoint of the game, you find another head device, and you control mindless humans in order to complete a puzzle involving a pressure button. After you do the puzzle and open the door, you find some dangerous EMP sound. It's not fully revealed what it is to the player, but what you do know is it's very dangerous, and if you're not behind cover, when it blasts you, you die instantly. Pitch 2. You eventually make it to an elevator that is hit with an EMP blast, which lands in the water. This results in you almost drowning, and you barely make it out alive. The second major plot point of this game is during Act 2 when the girl that you got away from before ambushes you and begins to drown you. She then leaves you, but a miracle happens. You are able to swim underwater without needing air. It's not fully revealed in the game what causes you to be able to get this ability, but it may be due to the girl or some other supernatural ability. Act 3. Resolution. You break into the facility where they seem to be keeping humans in some kind of containment for experimentation. You eventually find out why every normal human is running somewhere. They seem to be looking at something, looking at some creature in a glass chamber. You are able to break in and free it, but as a result, you become one with it, combined, having the player lose his identity and become a big blob of legs and arms crawling across the walls. During the climax of the game, you are destroying and breaking down the facility, killing many people, destroying many objects, computers, servers, lots of things. They eventually trick you into trying to grab an item, and you fall into a water pit, but it seems to be in vain. The trap failed, and you're able to break out through a vent. And you eventually make it to this wooden wall, which with momentum, you are able to break out, and you start rolling down a hill, but you are unable to move now. The player is left wondering, what happened? Why are these masked people experimenting on humans like their own? Why can't I move anymore? What is this big blob I have become? The game leaves you with many questions that seem to be left unanswered, and a lot to analyze. For the ending shown, there is like no official meaning to it. There are lots of takes you could take away from it, but for my own personal take, I think that you breaking the wall and escaping was fake, because you can see earlier in the game the same outside area but done in a miniature form. So this probably could suggest that maybe that was the real trap. Hope you enjoyed this video. Bye!